Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning to my channel. This is Healing with JoJo 777 and I am JoJo and I'm back to give you guys another video. To all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. To those of you guys who have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you guys here. You guys feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, here on my channel, I just want us to heal. I want us to inspire each other. I want us to motivate each other, love each other, and just grow. I'm all about elevation, evolving to our higher purpose. All right, walking in our purpose, elevating into our higher person, our higher self, and just evolve, right? Just evolve. Everything great, everything beautiful, everything grows, right? So this video that I'm gonna do today, I was sitting thinking, and I'm just like, you know what? Why is it that when we declare something, it seems like everything in the world just happens to just start going wrong? Like, have you guys ever, like, has this ever happened to you guys? It's like, this happened to me recently, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not about to do this, but it's like when you declare something, and it's like, and you set stone and you start putting forth the work and you about to do it. Okay, you about to do it like Nike. It's like every distraction in the world happens. Every delay, it's like shit just start going wrong. It's like it just starts going wrong, right? So that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all something. Those of you guys, and this video ain't even going to be too long. I'm going to kind of make it short and sweet because I got to go pick up my daughter from school in a little bit. But I'm going to tell y'all something. When you have declared something, I'm talking, and when I say this, I mean it like you don't went to God about it. You like, I'm about to get this done. God, listen, if you could just order my steps, this is what I want to do. God, let me walk in my purpose. This, that, and the other. Okay, however you go to God, and you done declared something, I'm going to just tell y'all something. The enemy is going to do everything it can to distract and delay you. You hear me? I'm talking about, and not wishing any bad ill on anyone, but I'm talking about when you are about to do something that's like all of a sudden now one of your loved ones done fell ill. You probably could have just wrecked your car, or you could have got a flat tire, or you could have just shit starts happening, right? Like some people, like literally, like I cannot make this up. I'm gonna tell y'all. So I used to work for insurance. I used to work for an insurance company, and I started my entrepreneurship on the side. So it's like I was working there, and I was so over it, y'all. I was so over it. I just felt like I know God wants me to do something. I'm like, I know it's something else. I know. Like, I'm just tired of the 9 to 5. Like, just straight up, I'm just going to tell you, I was tired of it, I'm like, I got 3 kids. It's literally, I get up, I get dressed, I go to work, I come home, I cook, I clean, I get the kids' homework done, and then get the kids ready for bed, and then it's like, boom, do it over again and over. And I was over the cycle. I was just like, you know what? I know this is not my life. Like, this is not my life, ain't no fucking way. So I started doing things, so I started, venturing out on my own, and I started to, do my entrepreneurship. So as I started doing this, it was like stuff started happening. And it's like, as soon as I started, it was like business just took off. When I tell y'all, and this was smack dead in the middle of COVID, like COVID had just started. Like my job had just sent us home. Like they had just sent us home to work from home. And I'm like, okay. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, I know that what I do for myself, I'm at home. This consists of me being at home, getting this done. And so I'm like, okay, well, God's moving, although it's COVID, but just this is my story, y'all. But I'm like, although it's COVID, but God done put me home. God done set me down, like, okay, I'm away from the distractions, like yes, I may be working this job, but I'm at home. I can kind of control my environment now, so if I go on break, I can focus on this, so like, that's how it was going. So one day it was just like, you know what, my friend, and he's really more so like a mentor to me, I had met up with him and we had went out to eat or whatnot. And we're talking about business or whatnot. And, you know, he's just telling me, I'm really proud of you and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, thank you. And I'm telling him about my business and how I can grow my business and this, that, and the other. He's giving me all this helpful advice, you know. And so he's just like, so when are you going to put in your 2 weeks? And I'm like, do what? He's like, yeah, when are you going to put in your 2 weeks? I'm like, well, I ain't got that far. You know, like in my head, I'm just like, well, I mean, that's eventually what I want to do, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. You know, he's like, what do you mean you're not ready? Listen, just do it. You know, like, and I was so scared, y'all. I was like, oh, I don't want my manager to be mad at me. Yeah, like this and the other. Like, it was just so much in my head. Like, Joe, just, you know, everything was telling me, like, trying to pull me down, like, don't do it, don't do it, don't put yourself first, you know, although you've been manifesting this, but just listen, just stay at work. Like, the enemy was trying to play with me, right? So I'm like, okay. I was like, well, I'm gonna think about it. He said, no, you need to put in your 2 weeks tomorrow. And I'm like that? You know, and I'm like, I said, okay. I said, well, listen, I'm a ponder on it. Okay, because one thing about me, I'm just gonna tell y'all. One thing about me, I'm an Aries first and foremost, not to give that any power, nothing like that, but I'm very hard-headed. I could be very impulsive and I could be very hard-headed, but I'm Taurus North Node, so I stand on big business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, let me go home and think about it. You know, so I went home, you know, and I'm doing my thing or whatnot, and I'm praying. I'm like, God, just order my steps. I'm like, God, if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, please give me a sign. Show me something. Do something. Like, God, please, you know. And, you know, and I was scared to do it too because I had just bought a house. Like, I'm like, this ain't the time to be quitting jobs, you know, like I just got a whole house. I got a mortgage now, you know, like I don't think that's a good idea, you know. So I was just really fearful about so much, you know. And so I had a dream that night and it was really just like, it was like a futuristic dream, you know. It was like seeing myself like doing my boss girl shit, you know, leveling up, doing my thing, working for me, you know, just doing me. And it was beautiful. And I'm like, and I wasn't stressed about time. I wasn't stressed about working 8 hours, coming home to cook, clean, and do homework. And no, it was literally just like, you are in control of your day. You are in control of your time. This is how it is. And it was just beautiful. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I know I asked God to show me that sign because one thing about me, I do believe if you ask, you shall receive. Like, my faith is very, very strong, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all my faith is so strong, I mean, not to put y'all up in my business or whatnot, but I'm just really straightforward. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. But I'm just really just transparent. I'm straightforward. This is what it is. Okay, I'm an open book. Ain't no secrets. I'm just going to be real with y'all. So when I was 17, I was a teen mom, right? I had my daughter when I was 17 years old. And when I tell y'all, my life was just a mess. I was a mess, okay? Like, God has delivered me. Thank you, Jesus. But I'm telling y'all, like, I was fighting all the time. I was smoking. I was just out here. Like, I was just like, what? Gang. You know, like a mess. So my assistant principal, I will never forget, my assistant principal called me in one day and he was just like, Joe, if you don't get your shit together, your ass is either going to be in prison or you going to be dead. And I'm like, do what? I ain't dying. You know, like, no, they can't kill me. I just thought I was just a mess, y'all. But and I'm not trying to blame my struggle on the way I was acting, but you know, it was like I just had a rough upbringing, and we'll get into that in another video. I just want to stay right here. But it was like by the time I got in high school, I was just like, I'm done playing. Don't play with me. Like I was over it. And I was angry and I had so much childhood trauma built up and I was just taking it out on anybody. I was just a mess, y'all. God had to deliver me. So what happened is I was out here trying to be grown and I ended up pregnant at 17 years old. And when I had my baby, when I went into labor, I went blind. I went blind for 3 days. I know I'm looking at y'all right now. Y'all looking at me. I can see. But I was 17. I went blind for 3 days. I died, came back. My baby died, came back. Like it was crazy. Like it was crazy. So, you know, like I said, God would deliver you, okay? Because he delivered me. So when that happened and I was having seizures, all type of crazy stuff, like it was just a mess, you know? So I remember I was just praying. I'm like, God, please, you know, I'm like, I just want to see my baby. Like, I just want to see her face. You know, I'm like, God, just give me one time. Let me just see her face. And you could take my vision back. Like, I was just praying. I'm like, I never hit nobody ever again. I won't punch nobody. I won't, God, I'm going to do right. I'm not going to smoke. I'm going to do right. Like, I was praying again. I was in tears, like, just praying. I'm like, God, please. You know, and so the next day, my nurse came in, cut the light on. And it was like, at first, I couldn't, no light. I couldn't see nothing. You know, I was blind. Like, I was really blind. Y'all couldn't see. So I see like light. And I'm like, it's light. Like, so I'm looking around. I mean, it's a little blurry, but I can see a little something. I'm like, okay, God, come through. You know, like, let's go. You know, so I'm like, you know, and then it's like, give it the first day, it was a little blurry, but I could see. So like when my nurse came in, she was like, and I was looking at her, she was like, can you see me, girl? Like, and I'm like, so I grabbed her hand. I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh my God. She freaked out. She went to the doctors. Okay, whatever. Neither her nor that. But all I'm telling y'all is that God is a miracle worker. I am a proven example. I'm here today looking at you guys. Okay, seeing you guys. Y'all see me. Like, well, I can't really see y'all, but you know, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I could see, you know, and there's only one person I know to make these type of miracles happen. People can say what they want. I'm not here to argue with y'all about y'all's religious beliefs, okay? I'm not here to turn atheists into believers. Nothing like that. I'm just telling y'all my story, okay? So God brought my vision back, y'all. God brought my vision back. So like when I tell y'all when it comes to faith, like I am one with faith, okay? Like I will take that leap of faith. So getting back to the story, I know I kind of got a little bit off topic, but so I had that dream and I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna put in my 2 weeks. So I emailed my manager. Like I said, we're working from home. So I emailed my manager and I'm just like, you know, good morning, this, that, and another, yada, yada, yada. I'm wanting to put in my 2 weeks. And she's like, well, if you would like to go ahead and now you can, and you're eligible for rehire if you ever decide to come back. Do y'all hear me? Oh, do y'all hear me? Okay. You're eligible to come back if you would like to come back, but you don't have to go ahead and fulfill your 2 weeks. You can go ahead and just end it today. Y'all ain't hear me. Y'all ain't heard me. Ain't no fucking way y'all heard me. Y'all ain't heard me. She said. So I'm like, it's gotta be it. This gotta be the move. Like, hey, when God move, God gonna move. You feel me? God gonna move mountains. And he'll change your life in the blink of an eye. Like I'm telling y'all, I am here to tell you guys. Yes, he will. Okay, so period. So God done did it up. God done did his big one. You hear me? God done did his big one. Business is booming. I'm doing my own thing. I got time with my babies. We going to the park. We going to the mall. We doing our thing. You know, I'm spending time with kids. You know, it's lit. It's up. It's stuff. You know, family time. I have more time. You know, like to spend time with my family. I'm really, really big on family. You know, so it was just beautiful or whatnot. So you know, but it was like when you really want to do something, go to your creator. Okay, go to source. And communicate, okay? Communicate your vision, declare it and watch what happens, okay? Listen, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard because my sleepless nights, I used to be up 3 days. Getting to it though. Getting to it, bags under my eyes, but guess what? You gotta grind so you can shine, you know, and I had to put in that work, you know? And what I'm saying is that when you declare something, just know it's gonna be all type of obstacles. Okay, because when the enemy know you trying to do something so great, he gonna do everything he can to block and delay and distract you. Okay, he's gonna do everything he can to block, delay, and distract you. But let me tell y'all something. Okay, wherever there is darkness, that means there is room for light. You hear me? The light will always outshine the darkness. So, you gonna go through those dark times. Hey, get through it. Don't give up. Chest out, chin up. Hey, shoulders down. Get to it, execute, because the thing is what's meant for you, can't nobody take it. I say this all the time and I get tired of hearing me say it, but I got to keep telling y'all because I'm here to inspire y'all, to help y'all believe that y'all got this, you know. When you declare something, just know you are going to face some challenges. It is not going to be easy, but when I tell you that light at the end of that tunnel, that hey, you got this. Look at my muscles, y'all. Look at me over here. You can look at Jim. But anyways, but that light at the end of that tunnel, like you got this. Like I can't make it up. You got to stay down till you come up though. Stay down. Stay down. Put in that work. Put in that work. Do it. Do it and put your best foot forward. When you do it, don't just halfway do it. No, do it. Go all the way. Give it your all. You hear me? And watch what God do for you. Watch what God do for you, because attraction goes wherever energy flows. So if you put in that energy, if you put the energy out here of grind, guess what? You're going to attract your abundance. You're going to bring it in. You know, but the thing is you don't have to feel like you got to be a slave to a 9-to-5. Just know, I'm one of them, y'all. I'm here to encourage you guys. Ain't nothing wrong with a 9-to-5. Don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong with a 9-to-5. But everybody's not built for that. Okay. Some people really have that mentality of I'm a boss. And yes, you are, because guess what? God gifted all of us a natural talent. We all have hidden talents. Find your talent, embrace it, master it, and share it with the world. And share it with the world. You heard me? Don't keep your gift to yourself. Let the world see what you got to offer, because God gave it to you. Like I said, we all here put on this earth to help one another, inspire one another, love one another, encourage one another. So be the best version of yourself. Put in that work, grind it out, blood, sweat, and tears. Do it though. You know, sleepless nights, do it. You got to lose to win. But that when you get that W, y'all make sure y'all show gratitude and y'all give grace. Make sure you say thank you, God, every step of the way. You better show that gratitude. Okay? Give glory. Got to. Because I'm telling y'all, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. You can't do nothing without them. You can't do nothing without them. So if you think you're going to go through it alone and you got this, hey, good luck. It might be a little harder, but just make sure you show that gratitude. You got to give that gratitude and show that gratitude. Give grace, because God's will is always going to be done. You hear me? I'm just saying. But listen, I don't want to make this video too long. This is what I have for you guys, you know. So stick out that storm, okay? Stay down, 10 toes. Stay down till you come up, okay? Stick through. Trust the plan. Trust the plan. Have faith. Show gratitude. Remain humble. Grit. You feel me? Get to it, okay? Y'all got this, all right? But this is all I have for you guys. I love y'all, okay? Y'all stay motivated. Y'all stay encouraged. Y'all stay in y'all's power. Stay in y'all's power. Y'all stay confident. Y'all stay beautiful. Keep giving love, okay? The world needs love. Let's fill it up with love and just and pour it out there, okay? Let's just pour it all out there. Give all the love, all the inspiration, all the motivation, everything, okay? We got this, all right? But this is all I have for you all. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Y'all stay blessed, and I'm going to tell y'all again, y'all got this. I'll see y'all next time.